one against Benilde, and another game against Letran. So, third set begins. Both teams with a set each. This is number 1 versus number 4. Featured in our quarterfinals. And it is Cara Dayanan going behind for that runner, Almeñana. George Lute is back in the fold. Look at that laser of a hit coming from Perez.
Coming off that launch pad. Again, easier for her attacking on the left side of their offense. Left-handed attackers give you a different kind of attack from the left side. Pwede mag-down the line, pwede mag-cross court. Mas madali on that angle. At ang lakas pa pumalo nito ni Perez.
Yung power niya talaga. And as we mentioned that, you know, it has its cons as well. Too strong on the serve. But when it comes to those kinds of hits, nakita mo iniwas niya sa blockers. Kumpiyansa siya dun sa lakas ng palo niya. Hindi masasalo nung floor defense nung kabila. Perez keeps it alive. Here is Razonable. Bounce off the net. Bustamante is denied.
So again, kill blocks, kill blocks, kill blocks. Tsaka kahit hindi kill block, yung efficiency nila to provide the friction dun sa mga palo, consistent eh.
Yeah.
Since game 1 ng season 101 natin. Kasi nagkaroon din ng height ang EAC. The past few years, hindi sila ganun katangkad. So yung floor defense nila has been consistent. Ito rin, dalawang service error na sila to start off this second set.
Doon lang nanggaling punta sa
rather.
Perpetual.
Yep.
Yeah. Tama ka dun, Coach. You know, they got a little bit taller and more talented and consistent when it comes to their net defense. Last season and the past few seasons, really, Jaja Villena was pretty much the only middle blocker alongside a few others who were used sparingly as Dayanan.
Pero ito yung middle blocker na ang lalaki talaga. Kasi matangkad si Ramos, matangkad si Toriado, pati si Datu matangkad. Their third middle blocker there. Na developmental. And then you have attacking pieces here in Razonable, Dayanan, and Perez, who's very impressive. Tsaka si De Andres, ang laki ng pinick up ng laro.
That's right. Specialty of the house yun para kay
Tatlong sunod.
Dayanan. 3 straight service errors. This is what's giving life to Perpetual at the start of the third set. 3 all. All 3 Perpetual points coming off service errors of EAC. Razonable. That bounce back off the side of EAC or on the side of EAC. It's an off-the-block finish.
At least alam natin na lahat ng points here in the third set na score ng EAC.
Yeah.
Tama, no?
Yun yung positive.
Yun ang positive. At least alam natin na kaya nila score. Pati sa kalaban, sila yung score.
Pero, nagbibigay sila ng puntos.
Yeah, yun yung mga ayaw mo eh. You're playing against a top team.
And a better serve coming from Alex. Not the best first ball from Jody, but a good cross-court send from Ariola to Menor. So Perpetual responds with their first attack point here in the third set.
So may mga dumarating na care package dito bigla.
Thank you po.
Ooh!
Was there a check? There's a check. So Perez is able to score.
Promising tong team na to. Pag na-develop pa to kay Coach Kirk. Kasi, again, Coach Kirk is on his first year as the EAC head coach.
Also his first time or as a college head coach.
Tapos, itong team na to, panibata.
Yeah.
I think, sino lang mag-graduate dito? Razonable lang ang senior nila.
Back-to-back points for Joy Perez. What a swing for Joy. And she is gaining confidence now.
Ang naaalala ko sa team na to nung dumating si Ong at saka De La Cruz sa Mapua. Nung bata pa, di ba? Bata pa na team. Tapos, meron sila mga seniors na matitibay. Pero kung nag-stick yun, lakas ng team na yun.
Yeah. Almeñana. Kanina Kanina pa to si Sai. Finally gets one against the blockers. Bam! 6-5.
Athlete. Athlete talaga.
Ito malaking ginampang laro. Si Almeñana, especially.
Kasi di naglaro last year. Talagang mayroon siyang room to improve.
Coming off a major knee injury.
Saka, ang hirap niya na, yung coming off an injury, getting back to the rhythm.
Joy Perez scores yet again. Siya lang yung pinupuntahan ni Lut dito. And each time, she is able to score. 7-5. This opens up a lot on EAC's offense. What a serve by Lut. Good targeting. Eto na si Lut. Papunta kay Perez. Dinrapball naman ngayon ni Joy Perez.
4 na sunod.
16 points now for Perez. 8-5 in favor of EAC. When we return, we'll hear from Chantal Laude.
Volleyball fans, you're still tuning in to NCAA Season 101 Women's Volleyball live at the San Andres Sports Complex. Alam nyo, this is not the first time that the EAC Lady Generals are putting up a good fight against one of the top seeders, the Lady Altas. During their first matchup this season, this was last February, alam nyo, they might have lost, pero they only had a 2-point deficit in 2 out of 3 sets that they had. Kaya naman, head coach Kirk Ong mentioned earlier that they really reviewed this last game to correct their previous lapses. Now, with losing the momentum this set 2, Coach Kirk reminded the team that they have to tighten their defense. Ani nga ni Coach, kung gusto nyong pumalo ng pumalo, dapat mag-commit din tayo sa depensa. Kahit puro palo, pero kung walang block, walang pasa, matatalo pa rin tayo. Coach even added na dahan-dahan lang kasi pag nagmamadali daw sila, it costs them simple errors. And now from courtside, more than Coach Hammer.
Thank you so much, Chantal. Well, everything's clicking now for EAC, at least at the beginning of the third set. She mentioned EAC is able to hang around even against the best of the best.
Yep.
In the league, panapos ang kulang sa kanila. Now, you know, they figure things out, but against a #1 team like this, you gotta go to the next level.
Yung huling piga, nakuha nila yung si LPU eh. So ngayon, alam na nila, kaya namin pumigang piga.
Of course, Perpetual is different from LPU. They have Sai Almeñana, who can score like that. 7-9 now. This is 2 straight points by the Lady Altas. They will refuse to let go of the rope here. And they'll try to move closer here in the third set. Perez, eto na. Nakapag-adjust na yung blocker sa kanya. Dayanan, that one slowed down. Here is Almeñana. Cargado, pero bumagal din. Perez, Jody was ready. Almeñana, good reaction by Lut. Keeping the ball in play, but it is a chance ball that sails out.
Masyadong malakas. Game mo na lang para makaset up yung depensa. Kasi kung meron kang bagay na kukumpiyansa ka ng bahagya, kaya dumipensa ng team ko. Kaya namin dumipensa, sige, scorean nyo kami. Kaysa mag-error ka.
That's right. You still give your team a chance. Dapat ganun. 3-0 run by the Lady Altas to pull to within a point. What a coverage by De Andres there. Inanguluhan ni Perez. Ready yung blockers. Isa pa para kay Perez this time. She gets through.
Diba? Bigyan mo ng chance yung depensa mong umengage. Bumawi naman si Perez.
Look at this. Joy Perez scores on the retake. That ends that Perpetual 3-0 run. Joy serves. Jody with a good pickup. Oh, Almeñana. Her hit sent back. Bustamante went soft on it. But Lute is able to save. Razonable. That's too tight. Almeñana, yes! Off the block for Sai Almeñana.
Loaded hit, pero babalikan natin. Martin has succeeded. Hit by Almeñana. 3 points dyan coming off service error.
Sure.
Could have been a more comfortable lead para sa EAC. But now, nandiyan pa rin. Hanging around. Ito, EAC.
Speaking of service errors, Almeñana commits one. 11-9. Look at the EAC's bench. Just keeping the energy up. Toriado to serve. Fifi, the running set to Menor. Ready si Perez. Dayanan! Ah, what a dig by Ariola. Menor off speed. Menor scores.
No hesitating. Was razonable on that dive. Nandun na siya eh, nag-hesitate. Makikita natin to on the replay ah. At doon siya covered na actually sent by Menor. Yung nag-hesitate ka na, one hand, two hands, pop it up.
That cost him the point. Oh. So 10, serving 11. Lute to Dayanan. Easy up. Bustamante is denied. Almeñana. This time choosing Menor. Miscommunication from EAC.
Dalawang hesitation na. Back to back.
And make these mental mistakes against the Lady Altas. They were knocking on the door. Now they've entered the room. Lute, Ramos. Oh, and Palacio gives Perpetual the lead.
Good recognition by Palacio on that second ball. Malapit na, just tapping it. And not ready yung depensa.
7-2 run for Perpetual since our timeout earlier.
Bantayan natin yung gitna. Ang bagal ng drop, ang hindi ko maintindihan bakit hindi nyo makuha. Nagtitingin na kasi, umaasa na naman kayo kukunin kabila ng kakampi nyo. Di ba sabi ko, sipagan nyo nga? Sipagan nyo lang. Lahat ng bola makukuha nyo.
Walang bibitaw tayo. Let's go tayo!
We have changed hands here in the third set. Abante na po ngayon ang Perpetual Lady Altas. Again, if you're ahead against Perpetual, you gotta pounce on the opportunity. You can't commit mistakes along the way because they'll stay with you. Ooh! And Perpetual commits the error after the timeout. It's a net touch on the Lady Altas.
Much needed point for them.
So Cara Dayanan serves. Last time she was there, she committed an error. This time she'll get this one in. Menor through the blockers.
Cleaner path on this third set para kay Menor yung bueno na yun.
Look at this, Gemalyn Menor.
Yep.
Went through Ramos on that hit. It's a good dig coming from Alex. Menor, back-to-back points for Menor.
Bound na bound yung palo na yun for that cross-court.
Gemalyn Menor is coming alive here in the third set. And she has given Perpetual the 2-point advantage. New player coming in. Para dito kay Coach Kirk Ong. Is this Sayago or Datu? Hold on. Datu. Yeah. So she checks in again. And on a roll is Gemalyn Menor.
3 straight points for Gem.
3-0 personal run for Gem Minor. This is big for Perpetual. More separation. Razonable. Minor, who's got the hot hand here. Loot. Back to Alex. Shut down at the net. So now it's Perpetual with a counter run. 4 straight points for the Lady Altas heading into our technical timeout. Tayo po ay nagbabalik sa ating coverage. This is NCAA Season 101. Women's Volleyball on GTV. Geraldine Palacio with a shutdown at the net to give Perpetual more separation in the third. Loot with a 1-2. On good reaction by Lozano. Diving for that ball. And that allows the player with the hottest hand in this set to score again. Gem Minor.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it's giving you points, keep on going at it.
5 straight points for Perpetual. Loot. Razonable.
There you go.
Gets it through. 13-17. A much-needed point for EAC here. Provided by one of their veterans, Alex Razonable. Setup. Minor charges up, but this is still playable. Uy, hindi inaabot ni Palacio. Sent over. Loot. Perez.
Good step up for Datu. Maganda yung quality minutes yan.
2 straight for EAC. Look at this. Again, EAC not giving up. And it creates another opportunity for them to score. And Perez gets it done. Another mix-up here.
Oh, interesting
for EAC.
substitution.
Yeah, Sayago.
Oh. Now that they're making a run.
That's true. Dequilia also back on the floor. Alex Razonable to start. Oh, Jody had difficulty taking the serve, but it's Minor rising to the occasion. Gem Minor with yet another point.
Yep.
That's her 5th point here.
Dinadala talaga niya kay Diandres yung mga palo.
Yeah. Oh, it's another serve directed to Diandres. And EAC is in shambles. Perpetual with a 5-point lead.
Talagang kinailangan nila yung step up ni Gem Minor.
Service.
Yeah.
Minor.
Minor took over.
Yep.
Even on, I was about to say even on the serves, but she commits the error. So 15-19. Datu serving. This is a different mix of players from Coach Kirk with Sayago, Datu, and Dequilia all on the floor. Good serve. Whoa. Datu serves up an ace. at this. Derecho kay Bustamante. Too much heat on that serve. Omipon is back in the ball game. Datu with another sharp serve.
Flat sharp serve,
Yeah.
no?
Oh! Almeñana overcooks it. Coach Sandy will check this. Let's see if there was a block touch on this Almeñana hit. This is going to be a big call. If it goes Perpetual's way, they'll restore a 4-point lead. If it goes to EAC, lead is down to 2. Aba. Iba rin, ano? Yan ang audience impact na gusto natin, no? From EAC side of things. Diba? Game lang pagka may airtime. This is a Perpetual bench. Tinuturo ba nila si Chantal? Hindi. Turo natin. Lagay natin dun sa ano naman, mga next in-line players ng Perpetual. Doon nakaturo yung bench netong Lady Altas. Mukhang meron din magpo-perform dun. But the tally is 16-19 here. We want to thank you for joining our coverage. It's been an exciting match. Eto, yan. O, yan yung hinihintay nila. Game na game yung mga players natin dito. Of course, just keeping it light here inside San Andres because we're already tense on the floor. Was there a touch? There was none. So the lead has been chopped down to 2 points. Datu continues to serve. We'll see if that little pause will affect her.
Yep.
The Lady Generals. Datu.
Tatlong sunod para sa EAC. And it's largely because of Datu's serves. And she continues to serve well. Almeñana. It's her turn to shine.
So interesting to Mario nila. Yun na naman. 19-16. Down 3. Second unit on the floor. And then you commit an error after a point. Okay, so antabayan natin. What's the adjustment?
Liz Villanueva serving.
Floor defense. Ang problema dito ng EAC against Perpetual Spikers. But they have offense here. Tequila going to Toriado for this hit.
Yun yung gusto niya mga center. Yung malapit sa net na mababa.
6 out.
That time looking like an open spiker.
Yep.
Was
Sakto yung
Toriado.
pagkakaset.
Yeah.
Good adjustment. Ito na. Good quality coming off the bench for Datu and Tequila. Yun lang naman yung gusto ng Coach Kirk. Dugtungan mo lang. Pahabain mo lang yung rotation para makapahinga yung mga heavy hitters.
That's right. Lute is back in the fold! Almeñana. Lute to Perez this time was wide left.
Down the line.
Oh! Hold on!
Pasok! Luminyo
Pasok!
yung
Yeah.
line judge.
I apologize. It was inside.
Malayo kasi Angel sa atin.
Ah.
Yeah. Inside. Sakto-sakto. Hugging the line. Right there.
Nicely done by Joy Perez.
Nagulat tayo sa reaction niya.
Oo nga eh.
Sana lang to.
19 outside. That's exactly what they didn't want.
Apat na service errors na to for EAC.
This one hurts the most
Yep.
so far.
Fifi Ariola.
Dahil isa na lang yung inahabol nila doon. Lute Perez. She scores again.
Perez gets a block touch.
Her confidence is sky high. This is the rookie from EAC High School. former second best
Angel Perez,
outside spiker
serving.
in our volleyball fiesta. Pouring 18 points today and counting. Joy, derecho kay Lozano yun. Almeñana. Fifi goes to Shai, who breaks through the barrier.
Veteran punch. Remember, Rookie of the Year pa rin yan.
Oh yeah, yeah.
One of the top 3 scorers coming off the bench.
Ako nga, nung nag-pregame tayo,
Number 7.
ang kagulat-gulat sa Perpetual ngayong season, wala si Shai umipon sa picture. But we know her capability.
Too
Ooh.
strong from Diana.
EAC looking for a check of that Caradayan and hit.
EAC Lady Generals. Block
We'll see.
touch. The challenge is block
Bigat ng
touch.
error sa service.
Yeah.
Baka yun yung mag-determine itong set na to.
Coach Kirk on your screens. And using this timeout to talk to Ash Toriado. And Coach Sandy as well, talking to his players on the other side of the floor. And this is how you keep warm.
Iba na ngayon, no? Dati nagja-jog sa gilid eh.
Ngayon.
Shuffles, ngayon pag
Dancing.
merong lull.
Dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? You get to showcase your other skills. Ayan o. Even our audience, game na game lang. Diba? We have to keep it light on a Sunday. We have to get her name. Oh! Pinipigilan niya yung kasama niya tapos biglang siya yung bumanat. All right. This is the play in question. Was there a touch? Ooh! Okay. Huh? Okay, they're contesting. Itong EAC was on the pinky. Pero inulong yung camera. Papunta sa kanan. That's interesting. All right. (23 to 20).
Service Almeñana.
Service error committed by Almeñana. EAC gets a chance to come back.
Perpetual Lady Altas.
Timeout naman ang tinawag ni Coach Sandy.
Pasa tayo ha. Sino to? Sino nandito? Pesto, oy.
Ako po, dyan sa ano.
Ito ka, Jem? Sino to?
Ako po, si
Shai ba?
Ate Shai. Farewell
Ito.
ako. That's siya.
Dito ka. Ito, iwan mo to doon. Ikaw.
Kaliwa, coach.
Kaliwa. Baka na lang. Para hindi magkabudbud. Harap. Harap. Sige, sige, sige. Pasa lang. Pasa, pasa.
23 to 21 is the tally. Oh! We got our foreigner friends attending our volleyball games here in San Andres. I sure hope you guys are enjoying the action. Welcome to the Philippines. We see the
23.
San Sebastian Lady Stags waiting in the wings.
Ashley Toriado.
Yung letra nasa kabila din.
Ready to play?
Ready to play na. Jody. Good pass. Menor. Naabangan na. Oh, what a save by Lut. Razonable. Menor. Puts it away. Set point, Perpetual. Porcientuhan time for Perpetual. They go to the hottest hand here in the third set. Gemalyn Menor. This is the Letran Lady Knights.
6 out.
13-0 in the classification round. The only remaining undefeated team.
Sino yung nasarapan? Ikaw, di ba? Pasok ka konti. Ilang spiker nila? 3 spiker? Tatlo. Oh. 3 spiker yan, ha? Combination.
Totoo din.
Okay. Ganun lang yan. Sige, kaya pa 24-21. Makuha natin yung 24.
Tara! Let's go! Happy!
24-21. 3 set points to play with for Perpetual. And we're coming off an EAC timeout. At mabigat na server pa.
Lady Altas.
Etong si Cha Enrico. Ooh. As I say that, coach, she goes a little low on the serve. Door has been slightly open for EAC. Tingnan natin. Masusubukan ang kanilang kapit skills in this stretch. Dayanan with a nice serve. Here's Menor. Ball is kept up. Joust! Won by EAC.
George Lut, quick on her feet, saving another set point right there on the joust.
Tense moments in the third set.
Farewell po.
Ano palo mo? Dito ka. Sina lang. OA mo na to, basic 5 Ha?
Coach Sandy addressing the situation. Their lead down to 1. Couple of points for the Lady Generals.
Palacio o Menor.
Tingnan natin,
Yun yun.
23.
Okay.
Quick sa gitna pag nakakuha ng magandang
For EAC Lady
angle.
Generals.
Palacio. Yun yung last instruction.
Yeah. Medyo tense ang mga ganap natin. Oh, not exactly the best first ball. Menor with the off-speed. Here's a chance for EAC. Razonable. Ready si Almeñana. It was an overpass though. And we're all tied up at 24.
Kapit lang. Kapit tayo kay Jesus wag sa kalaban. Pagkaganyan.
Nakasabi ko na, masusubukan ang kapit skills ng EAC.
Siyempre, dumaan ka na sa knockout eh. Di ka nakakabahan sa ganyan. Nakain namin to. Dumaan na kami dun eh.
That's right.
So ngayon, masusubukan yung Perpetual.
3 set points saved by EAC. To tie it up, Omipon. Dayanan was there. Razonable. What a block from Palacio.
And that's what they needed. A little bit more intensity on defense.
Omipon was dug up here. Razonable tried, but Palacio shut her down. Omipon with the serve. Perez with the perfect pass. Here's Razonable. Menor! Outside!
Too wide.
Ariola looking for a check.
Walang check doon sa baba.
This is for either a tie or the third set.
But hindi natin pwede red sa baba yun eh.
Okay. EAC point. Tama na ulit tayo. We continue to roll in the third set.
Kailangan yung mga match point, kukunin mo. Hindi yan ibibigay na officiating. Paano mo ibaon mo talaga? Para hindi ka, playoffs eh.
Tabla tayo. Good serve. Menor approaches. Lut. Perez puts it away. No! And then she puts it away. EAC takes over the lead.
But now, Perpetual will be attacking. Kasi ikaw sa serve. Susubukan ulit, kaya mo depensahan. Perpetual has been here.
Yeah.
So hot hand, sino pupuntahan? Kailangan medyo na nababasa mo na yan.
Their hot hand is Gemalin Menor na nasa open spot ngayon ang
And
Perpetual.
Palacio kanina, dalawang crucial points.
Here's the serve by Razonable. Jody with a better first ball. Menor shut down! And EAC completes the comeback in the third set. The Lady Generals take the lead in the match in combat fashion. Coach Kirk's reaction says it all. Lady Generals ahead 2-1. EAC led by Perez with 19, Razonable with 11, Toriado with 11. For Perpetual, 2 players in double figures with Menor 17, Almeñana 11 points, Bustamante coming at third with 5 points already in the match. We begin the fourth set with a kill block from EAC.
So they can bank on their net defense. Nag-shuffle na rin ang tao dito. Si Coach Sandy with Lagmay getting some meaningful reps to start off the fourth set.
Lagmay, for a good part in the season, was the primary middle blocker or was one of the starting middle blockers nito ni Coach Sandy Rieta.
Pero malalim kasi rotation
Malalim.
dyan sa middle blocker. Kasi yung Enrico, ang laki ng in-improve.
Yeah.
Yung Palacio, consistent the past few years na nandiyan dyan. Pero yun,
Joy Perez with her 20th point. 2-0 for EAC. They are fighting for their lives here. Looking to extend their season and erase the twice-to-beat advantage of Perpetual. They got a chance to do it here in the third.
pero mahaba pa to.
And the fourth, rather. Yeah. Dayanan. And Cara Dayanan scores.
Kita mo body language, confidence-wise. Shell-shock yung Perpetual. I hate to say it, but kita natin
Yeah.
Kahit the way that they're moved, they're a little bit tentative. Tentative sila rito. Parang takot magkamali. Instead of playing loose, lang pressure, palo. Di natin maramdaman yung Perpetual that is parang weapons free. Diba? Diretso.
That we saw actually in the second set. Yeah, that could be a start. Comes Bustamante with the cross-court kill.
He's been very quiet in this game.
So, first point for Perpetual. Sai Almeñana tasked to serve. Lu tracks it down. Here is Perez.
There you go.
Denied by Lagmay.
Better net defense. There you go.
Immediately making her presence felt here. Look at this. Denying that attempt. Roofing Perez. Dayanan setting up Joy. Too strong.
Too strong on the approach was Perez.
3-all to begin the fourth set. Perpetual looking to extend this to a fifth set and avoid an upset. better first ball. Running strike, not gonna work. They go to Menor. Perez loads it up. 4-3 now for EAC.
Galing pa sa laro to,
Oh,
Galing sa laro.
just last Friday. Joy Perez now with 20 points.
So alam mong in rhythm eh.
Yeah.
Tsaka yung confidence na coming in a game with a win.
Yeah. Yeah, you know they were never the same after that win. As Lagmay puts it down.
There you go.
The fastest quick we've seen.
Tsaka haba. Haba. Siya matangkad na mahaba.
And the sharp serve unleashed by Lagmay. Razonable! Wow!
Alam mo, after the first set, yung mga palo ng attackers ng EAC, buwis buhay. Talagang papaluin nila G na G eh. Madalang ka makakita ng placement ball, panay si Dayanan lang yung pumapalo na gano'n. Pero Razonable, Perez, even the middles, pag pumalo talagang lahat eh. Di nagtitira.
You saw the numbers of Toriado. Again, multiple kill blocks in this match. Of speed!
Narinig yata tayo, Bagya.
Dolphin dive para kay Lozano. Saving that ball. Razonable! With another drop.
Hesitation on Alviniana. Pero kaya pa niya habulin eh.
That was the second off speed for Razonable. This time it dropped in. The first one, Lozano needed to dive for it just to save the ball. Fifi, back set, Bustamante to loot. Oh, it's a check. Karadayanan is able to score.
So, in rhythm right now, medyo mataas pa yung pagkaka-underhand setup. Parang isa lang instruction ni Coach Kirk eh. Pagka nandun, paluin nyo talaga.
Yeah.
Wala namang mawawala eh. Wala mo, kita mo, pagpalo-palo talaga eh. Diskartehan nyo na lang.
Good serve by Ash. The swing from Geraldine Palacio.
Ako kahit nakakapunto sila eh. The body language of Perpetual.
Yung swing ni Palacio, it's like a catapult, no?
And she developed that. Developed yan.
Yeah. 7-5. Razonable. Naabangan na yung off-speed niya. Menor will try. Popped up. Here's Cara Dayanan. Had to send it over. Menor. Dayanan. Check ball.
Check again.
8-5 in favor of EAC. Here in the fourth set, when we return, we'll hear again our courtside reporter, Chantal Laude.
Mga kapuso, you're watching the NCAA Season 101 Women's Volleyball dito lang sa GTV. The Perpetual Lady Altas may have a twice-a-week advantage, but for Coach Sandy Rieta, this is not an excuse for how they're playing today. Ani nga ni Coach, dapat daw, di lang puro salita na babawi sila, dapat daw ginagawa. During the last set, malaki na daw ang kanilang lamang, pero binitawan nila ito. They even missed crucial services. Kaya naman sinabi niya na mukhang bumabalik ang dating Lady Altas na bumibitaw, and he wants them to wake up. But on a positive note, last set we also saw Gemaline Menor fully activated. Kaya naman nakakwentuhan ko kanina si Gemaline, and nabanggit niya na last season during her rookie year, takot pa raw siya, and pinaghirapan niya raw na gawing mas maganda ang kanyang laro this season. season. At ang binawi niya raw ay ang kanyang defensive play. Now let's see if Gemalyn can still help contribute to her team and kung may babalik pa ng Lady Altas ang kanilang confidence for this matchup. Balik sa inyo, Martin and Coach Hammer.
Maraming salamat, Chantal Laude. Only a matter of time for this young player. On cue, Gemalyn Menor scores on that hit. And Menor had to get acclimated with the college game, but once she figured things out, diba, things started to happen for her.
And you have no choice. You need to find it right away.
Yeah.
Snap out of it. Kailangan meron kang ano eh, medyo para kasi Dory, may short-term memory loss ka dito pagka nag-error ka.
Yeah.
Talagang play present every time.
Almeñana with the score. Hasn't been the best game for Sai, but she still finds ways to get points in. Ooh, what an adjustment by Razonable. Wow.
Pati tayo napikian eh. Kasi nakita mo yung buwelo niya eh. Gusto pang habulin ng full swing, but edge of the tip of the fingers. Edge na tip pa. Ng fingers. Baka sa fingernail na lang ano yun.
Alex is showing us the entire repertoire today.
Full package.
Yeah.
So, kahit kasi buhos eh.
Buhos talaga. Second consecutive game, 13 points si Razonable. Almeñana, what a dig from Razonable to keep it in play. Back to Sai. This time, she won't be denied.
Ito na rin na kailangan gawin ng Perpetual eh. Ano eh, fight fire with fire na to eh. Blockers, sige.
Yeah.
Yun na lang yun eh. Pasagan na lang tayo. Yan yung kailangan eh. You want to go to the Final Four? That is a brick wall in front of you. You gotta break it down.
Yeah. Leandres. Dinala kay Perez. Oh, good save from Bustamante. But this is still playable. Ariola. Almeñana is denied.
Triple block on the middle. Pero mas gusto mo na yun na aggressive sila. Ayaw mo tentative yung mga attackers ng Perpetual. But how about that? 3 ladies being dragged on the defensive middle of that EAC defense.
Ramos was the one who got the kill block. EAC's lead is back to 3. Sai rises and scores.
Diba?
Taking a tight angle.
2 of 3.
Tuloy-tuloy pa rin si Sai Almeñana. Pinabawi dito ni Fifi Ariola.
Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't, but you gotta keep attacking.
1-2. Andun si Lozano. Almeñana. Ball slowing down. Loot choosing Perez. Almeñana with the counter. Off the block.
3 of 4. Wala na. Hindi ka na dapat nag-hesitate pag ganyan eh. Kasi you're putting more pressure on yourself if you're hesitating and being tentative. If you're going for the swing, swing for the fences. And that's what they have. They have Menor, they have Almeñana.
Perpetual strikes back here in the fourth set, but Cara Dayanan.
Kasi Brad, sa EAC, pag nakakuha sila ng magandang bola, papaluin lang talaga nila eh.
Look at this. Cara Dayanan, the most prolific scorer EAC had in the classification round. Dito nga sa laban natin, parang nagiging third choice pa siya. And she's very much capable of providing points, just like that player.
Meron pala silang ganun, hindi pa pinakawalan ng maaga. Emergency. Break this in case of emergency pa na ilabas si Lagmay.
Toriado was late to jump with Lagmay. And Perpetual is within a point. De Andres, Loot. Toriado could not put it down. Here's Menor. Popped up. Back set. Dayanan again. Lozano tracks it down. Menor off speed. De Andres forced to set it up. Back to Perez. Bumalik ulit. Ibabalik nila kay Joy Perez. But Almeñana was ready. Menor, shut down.
Great defense from both teams. Perez couldn't buy a point. But again, defensively, EAC off that hit ni Menor. Mag-hesitate. Hindi ka pwede mag-hesitate.
Against the league's #1 blocker, Ash Toriado. 13-11. Perez. 2 underhand passes.
Off the block.
And off the block hit. Here's the response of Jem Menor.
Yan na yung mangyayari. It's either kill block o side out lang yan pagka pinaluan. Yan ang mangyayari. Almenyana Menor against this defense.
Kailangan madiskartehan nila yung mga kamay ng blockers. Wow, 7 blocks already for Toriado. Yun nga, makadalawa ka. Ang hirap na. Now, EAC is back in front by 2.
Kung may defensive player of the year yung liga natin, Toriado.
Yeah.
Serving for EAC Lady Generals, Ashley Toriado.
Toriado to serve. Toriado. Ariola to Menor. Still alive. Tinawid ni Menor. They go back to Dayanan here. Loot. Razonable naman ngayon mula sa kabila. Here's Bustamante. It bounced off the blockers. Alex will angle. What a save by Fifi. And Sayal Meñana or Jemalyn Menor scores.
Dropping at that opposite end. Kita mo, winded na. Winded na tong teams natin. Heavy hits. Kasi it takes its toll eh. Blocking and hitting. It takes its toll. Yung talon ka ng talon, tapos kargado.
At napakarami po nating mahahabang rally dito sa laban natin. You gotta credit half of that point earlier to Fifi Ariola who kept the ball alive. Eto siya ngayon. Ipinasa kay Jemalyn Menor. Back-to-back points.
Yup. Yan na, no hesitation.
14 all here in the 4th set.
Good game.
Really good game. Quality sets we've witnessed. Ooh! That's gotta hurt. Camps Bustamante. Too strong on the serve. Caradayana now will be tested. Menor, two-handed push. Razonable. Bumalik. They go back to Alex here, off speed. Still doesn't work. Menor puts it away.
Yun! Hindi lang naman yung gusto mo makita eh. Talagang, wala na eh. Ito na eh.
Jemalyn
Yeah,
Menor.
hit for hit.
Yeah.
Hit for hit.
Also, wise decision to go through the smaller blocker. 15 all, mga kapuso. Dito sa ating 4th set, walang bumibitaw. Huwag rin kayong bumitaw. Here is Almeñana. Net defense denying her. 16-15 for EAC. We'll be back after this.
Altas.
Balik sa ating laban sa 1-point game. Look at the block here. Marinel Ramos sending that ball back to Perpetual side. And EAC is back in front here.
End of
You see
second
players
timeout.
winded,
Serving for
visibly
EAC,
fatigued, but they're
number
fighting it.
18.
It's the quarterfinals after all. Yung kita nyo kanina si Gemaline Minor. Kasi po, ang dami na niyang ginagawang puntos dito. Almeñana, down the line, kept up, Perez, adlibs. Ariola, back to Sai. Who puts it down, but she touched the net.
Oh, tingnan natin kung may challenge dito.
That touch.
Wala nang challenge kailangan. Tinawag na ng officials natin na net touch.
17 to 15.
17 serving 15. Service.
Alex Razonable
Razonable.
continues to serve. It's a good serve. Better first ball. Almeñana. Razonable adjusting on her floor defense, defending that ball. Palacio, De Andres keeps it in play. Ariola with the 1-2. Popped up. Perez winds up. Denied.
Block point.
Perpetual counters with a kill block. Fifi Ariola was ready for that hit.
Yep. With a little help of the net pa.
For the serve.
Palacio, Lagmay, Ariola nandun.
Ooh,
That's
on
an
the
ace.
line. Geraldine Palacio with a crucial ace.
There's a challenge on the floor by EAC.
Okay,
Lady Generals.
EAC will challenge
Ball in,
this.
ball out. The challenge is ball in, ball
It
out.
happened right in front of our linesman. Well, on the other side of our linesman. So we'll see. There's so much tension here in this fourth set.
Crucial eh.
Crucial talaga.
It's either pang tabla or
2-point lead ulit.
2-point lead.
But with the way things are going here, walang lumalayo, coach.
Wala.
Diba? 16-17. Shy umipon. Keeping it light on Perpetual side. And si Reyes nasa likod niya. Okay. Was it inside? I think it's in. Yeah. Definitely on the line. Palacio scores the ace.
Challenge is unsuccessful.
And now, they have tied the match. Or the game here.
We're tied at 17.
17 all.
Service. Palacio.
Palacio. Another loaded serve. And it's back-to-back aces. Unleashed by Palacio.
Yun ang sinabi ni Coach Kirk. Abangan mo na, doon ulit papunta. Nakita natin, after the replay, doon again papunta.
Yeah.
So their faulty first ball.
Kayong ganun, hindi kayo nagre-react, nag-service na. Hindi nyo napansin, pagkatito, nagsiservice kagad sila dahil nagbibigay kami ng instruction. Minamadali nila. Handa kayo, Cargo.
Go guys! Go!
It's now turning into a mental game, Coach Anna.
Yep.
Altas up by 1.
3 straight points by Perpetual. Pagkapito, sabi ni Coach, pretty much they're catching you off guard.
Altas, number 9.
Pagkapito, serve agad para hindi kayo ready. De Andres. That was an overpass. Here's Almeñana with the left hand. Chance for EAC. Perez loads it up. Isa pa para kay Joy. Ariola to Sai. Wara. Save from Razonable. Ball still in play though. Lagmay.
Good block.
Blocked by EAC. Tabla ulit tayo. 18 all.
Perez off that block.
Oh, yeah. Her left hand.
Marinel Ramos, serving.
18 all. Dito sa ating ika-4 na set. Marinel Ramos serves it heavy. Here's Almeñana. EAC has a chance. Joy sends it through, but it went back to their side. It's a retake for Perez. Popped up by Sai Almeñana. Almeñana rin ang kumuha. Joy Perez with a long ball.
Down the line. Perez.
Grabe. Buhos. And how about Alex Rosanable making up for those errors?
Yeah.
Vamos, nasasalat ka eh. Kahit maliit yung masasalat ka nun. Ha? Ha? Compose nyo lang yung sarili nyo. At sipin nyo lang yung ginagawa nyo dyan. Yung iniisay natin kung saan tayo pupesto. Pag saan sila mapalo kung saan tayo pupesto. Yun lang. Hindi mo tayo mataranta. Ha, isang pasa. Play tayo.
It's Coach Sandy Rieta. How about the play here? Razonable keeps it in play. Joy Perez able to send it through and go long on that hit, just on the line. You saw her being stretched out during that timeout, maybe experiencing cramps, but she'll play on. 19-18. Ariola, underhand setup. Again, it's a denial at the apex. 20-18 for EAC. Shai Omipon is back on the floor. Dahil na-check na si Sai Almeñana. Ramos to serve. Ariola. Omipon!
Just as the doctor ordered. The Xiaomi one providing fresh legs.
Again, Shai Omipon,
Potent attacker.
potent and performs well in the clutch. Joy Perez had to off-speed hit. Oh! Andres with a pop-up. Perez. Back set for Bustamante here. Loot. Back to Joy. Denied. Dayanan will try. Saved by Fifi. Bustamante. Both teams playing great floor defense. Omipon. Razonable taking that one, and Perez scores that point. And you saw in that reaction how exhausting that exchange was.
Mark, of all the games that I covered this season, ito yung pinaka-pigaan talaga. Pigang-piga. And whoever wins this game really squeezed out the best that they can do. I'm telling you, ito yung pinaka-grittiest na game. I've seen long games, pero ito yung pigang-piga yung dalawang team.
You're right. You're right.
I'm very lucky to cover this game.
Shai. Loot with a quick play. Toriado scores. And EAC is ahead by 3. Timeout. Perpetual. How about Loot with a mix-up? Making Lagmay bite first before going to Toriado.
Tingin nyo yun. Binitawan mo. Ha? Pasa, malayo pa yan, oh. Ano bawi? Yan eh.
A resounding timeout from Coach Sandy Rieta with their backs against the wall. Although they have the twice to beat advantage, EAC has a chance
Georgina
to take it in 4 and force a rubber match. You saw Perez being stretched out earlier, still experiencing cramps. Lagmay, her hit slowing down. Perez had to dig deep and to no avail.
A little out of character on that jump set para kay George Lute.
Yeah.
Hindi ready yung mga attackers niya on that.
Malakas.
Oh, so now you just have to do what's been working.
Ito si Perez. Fires a cannon again. Menor. Pop up by Perez. They go to Kara. Dayanan. 23-20. Look at this. Dayanan with the down the line finish. Now EAC is 2 points away from their second win of the season. Lagmay scores an important point. Sinisigaw dito ni Phoebe Ariola sa side ng Perpetual. Kaya.
Dig
Kaya.
deep.
Yeah.
Ginawa sa inyo, kayo kaya nyo. Number 1 team, you have the weapons. Ngayon, itong rotation na to, razonable. She needs to bring it home for EAC. She is now on that attacking side. Now it's her time.
But they go back to Kara Dayanan. And EAC is now at match point. 0-13 in the classification round. They get their first win in the play-in. They moved on to the quarterfinals. Now, they are challenging the #1 team in Group A. Podonal checks in for serving purposes. Jody with a good first ball. Automatic swing from Palacio. So Perpetual, not yet done here. Nakapit dito ang Perpetual Lady Altas. Timeout, Coach Kirk.
Isang magandang pasa, diba? Take the opportunity. Kung kailangan na isang magandang set, diba? Banatan natin. Pero, come on, you have to play smart. Ha? Tingnan nyo lang, ha? Pag something goes out, nagkamali ang set, gawan nyo ng paraan.
May paraan tayo lahat.
Now the youngsters of EAC will be tested in a closeout situation here in the 4th set. Comes Bustamante to serve. Oh! Service error! And EAC lives to fight another day in season 101. They get their second straight win in the competition.
Pero Mart, hindi pa ito tapos Hindi pa ito tapos. That was the back against the wall win for EAC. Momentum is with them. I just want to see the body language of Perpetual. They still have one more game to play.
Yeah.
Not yet done. What are you going to do when the challenge is up?
This was the serve by Bustamante that ended the match, and EAC celebrating. Cams. Yeah, you feel for her.